Welcome. So this is my review on the event Final Fantasy, and we're going to drop in where I left off on my last video playing that team, and we just fast forward through this. But you could see he had 305 rating power compared to my normal. So this is why people are getting such insane points in the beginning. There must be connecting with each other. Look at this, 1,400 points. I was able to catch this twice, and this gave me the most possible points that I could get with my two players, with the style bonus of 40%. Now, as you can see, Michael Jordan switched his team back, and just a few hours into the event. And me playing this guy got me up to the first event bonus by Isaiah Thomas, which would have took me a lot longer. Now I'm assuming everyone in the top 25 right now is doing this maneuver to have that many points that early. There's a guy right there. He's got his all bronze line up there, and he's in the top 50. So what you can do during this event, if you scroll down the leaderboard and you see the team power down low, then you know that this guy is involved in making these things work. Now, if you don't have that hookup, you're at a disadvantage compared to others. Many people are getting Scottie Pippen easier. This guy followed, and he several times before they fixed the event, see, another, and luckily I put a bonus on this, so I'll get the 1,400 again, as I'll just speed through this real fast. There's no need to watch these games, but as you can see, my points 1,400 with the doubler, and I only have 2 event cards. Now obviously if I was working this and had this, I would have gotten the smaller ones like Mikkel in there. I could have crafted some of the smaller ones and got a 100% style bonus probably. So just a few hours in the event, you have over 25 people that already have Scottie Pippen. And I'm at 639 just by being lucky and catching this early on. So I'm thinking, you know, I'm going to get bracket 5 because I'm not working the system with anyone here. But there it is, all gold lineup. I actually played this guy several times in the middle range with no bonus to get quicker, closer to what my ending goal was getting that shoe. I clicked on it sometimes a little bit too late, and I get mismatched with his good team, where in the middle of me collecting and continuing on him, he had switched his team already over to his real good team. No reason to watch this. He killed me. So this starts where they had the server down, they fixed the bug, and this is the next day. So they kind of reset the hours. They're giving us the total hours. And you know, if you have your hookup where you can play the low teams, you're gonna score so much. But I didn't really want to push this event. I was kind of soured on this event after finding out that this is how people are scoring so high. And for me, I really didn't think I had the time to grind and buy the point doublers on my own to get Scottie Pippen. So I made a choice here to just try to get the master shoes. Once I got that, I wasn't going to really play hardly anymore and just kind of enjoy my weekend. But as you can see, once they fixed this a little bit, that matchup, they weren't getting to see each other as often. And some of the, like Michael Jordan, he had 90,000 within a few hours, and then the next day he's only up to 94K. So he wasn't grinding as hard anymore. He didn't really need to unless he wanted to just maintain staying in the top 25, which is probably his goal. So I'm going to kind of finish up the first half of this video by showing you till the end where it's about 4 hours left in the event. Because the second part of the video, I want to show you the new cards coming out, and probably the next event that's coming out is going to be the Rookie of the Year. Some of these guys that I'm showing right now, I saw had those low lineups, 305, and I'm just kind of clicking on them because I had seen them earlier in the event with a low lineup, and now they're switched back to their top lineup. Now my speculation is they're probably part of a group, maybe a message board, somehow coordinating this so they know when get their matchup. They let them know, okay, can you switch now? They switch to their low team, then they play them, because you can't find them unless they have their top power to be on the lineup. Then when you find them and they're like, okay, I have you here sitting on my screen, they switch it down to the all bronze team, then they play them, and they get their, probably have, you know, the whole 5 lineup, the bonus. So they're probably just throwing down over 2,000K each win. So I'm going to show you a little bit of after they fixed the matchups. You can see that, okay, now the easy is easy. This is the team that I could play on easy, and I have a point advantage on him by 300 points. I get a 2-point lead also. So you even tie the team, then you still get your points. So you just have to make sure you end up with a tie. So even with that advantage there and the lower team, looking at matchups, I have a better point guard. I could probably pick steals, you know. So pick those mixed matches, you know. Klay Thompson was on. I just needed a couple of bucks. Once I get a little bit of a lead here, it's really smooth sailing. You don't have to pay attention too much to the game. So the easy is easy. Where I come to where you get to medium. Medium are doable games, because medium you either have a deficit about 2 or 3 points, and you can overcome that. But the top hard one, you're still down by 5, and it's quite hard. Like if you lose just one of those mediums, you already put yourself in a hole where you could just be winning the easies continuously. So if I wanted to grind, I could have probably easily got to Isaiah Thomas on the easy if I would have just kept grinding. Use some point doublers. Maybe I could get up to the 40K. But Scotty would have been hard unless you had that hookup where many people were doing. Okay. So now you can see, like, the points are slowing down compared to those first hours where everyone's just kind of got to their 60K quick. And I'm sure some people have decided, I'm going to keep pushing it because I want to stay in my top 50 to get those the top card rewards still and the other rewards leaderboard. But, you know, others, I would have been happy just to get that Scottie Pippen, to be honest. Another thing you can do is go to the leaderboard on head-to-head, and I saw that this guy was doing the maneuver, okay? So these guys on top head-to-head, then you just check through the top guy, Wang, who actually played head-to-head earlier. If you check my video, I beat him head-to-head. But checking those guys, they're doing it too. So when this event is running next time, I mean, honestly, if everyone else is doing it, that's getting these top rewards, I would like to as well. Here's another easy matchup. I only had a 1-point lead, and it's because the points of the team power was closer. So the closer the team power, the less of a lead you get. Still an easy win with 2 event cards, 280 points. And this is where I got to where I wanted to get. So I got a epic shoe with, it's tied to the Portland Trailblazers. So who are the best players in Portland? It's Dame Lillard and CJ McCollum. And it's a really nice shoe. We just don't have a really good card for those two yet. Because the three-point shot bumping up to 2. Both CJ and Dame are excellent three-point shooters. They have the best as you can get on a normal card. There's no top card for them yet. Now, if they ever do make a top card for him, then of course that shoe is going to be really good and I want to power it up, and hopefully the other bonuses will be good for that. So just scrolling down the leaderboard, these totals are insane. Now, maybe a few of these people have been grinding hard, because I mean, if you've played just non-stop, there's another guy using the system, okay? But if you're playing non-stop and spending the money for all the doublers, you could probably get to 6, but not to this insane amount. Because, I mean, hard, you wouldn't be consistently winning at hard. And the people that they're using, you can see that they're using all event cards to get that maximum bonus. So how did that low lineup get their wins? Because they were playing low teams. So here I'm going to show you the top 6 on head-to-head. The number 1 guys using this system. Number 2 guys using the system. Okay. Number 3 guys using the system. I'm sure all of them are using the system. It's just to happen that sometimes they have their better lineups in. And there's number 6. So 4 out of the top 6 head-to-head leaderboards at one moment was using the system of plugging in their lower cards. So hit me up. Let me know. If they're going to let you do this, then I want to do it, I guess. But I got my daily login this last, day of the weekend. I'll show you what it is. Not a bad card. I already have Anthony Davis, so this could be my second tier, but that's a really good stretch for a three-point shooter. So Love will have the best at that position for three-point shots. So he could be valuable down the road. This is my still just checking the leaderboard and seeing just more people using the system. So again, if anyone has any ideas how we can be ready for the next event tonight, basically get screwed over because others are doing this, so we should be able to do it, I guess, because if they're not going to stop it, we're not all on the same playing level. If they stop it, cool, then we're all on the same playing level, and that's cool too. But if they're not going to stop that, then I need to be a part of this, okay? Because it's obviously happening, and it was only by chance that I came across this, and the light bulb came on, and it's like, oh, this is something. Why is this happening? Why are people putting their low teams in? And then I kept investigating, and yeah, this is why. To get the best reward here. So with 4.5 hours, this is the last time I check in for you guys with the review. They don't keep the leaderboard up after the event's over. So it's one of the, hopefully they take some advice and change that, because it would be nice to review. See, I'm going to end up in this bracket 5. There's no way I was going to get to bracket 4 grinding. Not with how all the other people are abusing this little workaround to get an easy matchup at the hard for the most points. You see, these are insane amount of points. Now, normally, if you play hard, you're not gonna continue to win easy unless you're doing these matchups, as I've shown you, are happening. That I was so lucky to find a couple times just to get me up to the shoe quicker. If you had no time to play games, I would suggest if you had full energy, you know, just play hard and lose, get your small bonus, because we don't have time to play all the time. But this is where I'm going to end up, around 5,000 most likely. Maybe 6, who knows. But I mean, the next bracket's 50,000. If you see you just logged in and won one easy match, you've already above that. So it's real easy to get in bracket 5. Well, enough about the review of Final Fantasy. Let's talk about the new cards coming. So, as you can see, it says chance to redeem. Come to Twitter for a chance to get a free card available. It's not there yet. You've checked, you've probably checked. There's nothing up on Twitter yet. Okay? Hopefully they rectify this and let us know. So we're going to check out some of these cards. You can already buy some for $15. The top one for that is Kevin Durant. I have seen some teams already in Final Fantasy using that card in their lineup. That's a really nice card. I like the layout, the artwork. $15 for me is not. I already have LeBron James. The other cards aren't going to help me. So for me, this isn't a good value. If you're just starting the game, then and these events are coming, and you want to get a leg up or catch up, then possibly, if you have some cash laying around, you might want to do this. Now, Kevin Durant's not the best card in this. We'll look at, in the collections, you can see all the cards that are in this new event. Okay? So, looking down, one of the ones that you can get is the Grant Hill. Okay? If you don't remember, he won it with Jason Kidd back in the day. Michael Jordan's a nice looking card, his rookie card. Not going to do much in my lineup unless you're starting out though. It's nice to see LeBron. Again, if you get the LeBron, it's not going to last that long. But let's look at the top cards here. Shaquille O'Neal, the Magic version. I think the most talented version of Shaq, when he was at his prime, is starting to peak. And there's the best card now in the game, Larry Legend. 3,070 starting out. And everything's 5s except for layups and dunks, agility and strength. Now when you click on this team loyalty, you'll see that the power is increased by 15% if 3 other cards are Celtic cards. Now, to be honest, when I'm thinking, okay, Celtics, okay, Kemba Walker, you could probably get a point guard. Tatum plays the same position as small forward, so who's the other 2 Celtics you're going to have in your lineup to actually take advantage of that bonus? So to have your best lineup, that might not be the way to go. Same with Shaq. I mean, how many good Magic players are there right now in this game to get that 15% bonus? So the bonus is a little lackluster, at least with the current cards we have. But the cards do look pretty nice. And I wouldn't mind getting that Shaquille O'Neal to upgrade where I'm at now. Anyway, I hope that you get ready for this event, and I hope you like my breakdown. And I hope leave some comments below what you think we can improve Final Fantasy, or some of you want to get together and we can actually, take advantage if they're not going to fix the system. I'll leave a video up about my last one, about it. Subscribe if you can. I'll be posting more videos, and hope you enjoy. Peace.